or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student-athletes, coaches, or team representatives are grounds for removal from the side competition and other disciplinary actions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Davis Fieldhouse on the campus of Bob Jones University for today's men's basketball game. Tonight's contest features the Screaming Eagles of Toccoa Falls College and your Bob Jones University Bruins. At this time, we ask that you please stand for a word of prayer, followed by our national anthem. Dear God, we are thankful for this opportunity to glorify you in the game of basketball. We ask for your hand of protection over these athletes as they compete, and above all, let everything said and done here be glorified to you. In Jesus' name, amen. And now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for Toccoa Falls. At guard, number 0, Bill Gray Watson. At forward, number 5, Caleb Thomas. At forward, number 11, David Bishop. At forward, number 14, Jeremiah Williams. And at guard, number 24, Randall Robinson.
It's ground time.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet your Bob Jones Bruins starting 5. At forward, the senior from Remsen, North Carolina, number 3, Trevor Burnson. At guard, the sophomore from Fort Myers, Florida, number 4, Trevor Pittman. At forward, the junior from Coronas, Iowa, number 21, Shad Vanderhart. At guard, the senior from Augusta, Georgia, number 22, Devin Poe. And at forward, the freshman from Columbia, South Carolina, number 33, Braxton Murray. Bruins are coached by assistant Dr. Tony Miller and John Barrett. And in his 8th season, head coach Carton Yulo.
With lots of new beginnings in the air, the Bruins are looking for one of their own tonight as they welcome another NCCAA South Region opponent, the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles. My name is Trenton Goldsmith, coming to you live from the Davis Fieldhouse, and boy, am I glad basketball is played indoors. It is currently freezing outside with some snow falling from the sky. Don't know if there's going to be a lot of it, but there is some falling. But the Bruins look to stay hot after their big win against Warren Wilson College on Saturday. Bruins are wearing white tonight. And Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles in blue. Braxton Murray taking the tip. First career start for the freshman Braxton Murray after his career-high game on Saturday, scoring 10 against Warren Wilson. Toccoa Falls does control the first tip and will have the first possession. That's the leading scorer with the ball right now, Will Gray Watson. He's a transfer from Emmanuel University, a junior averaging 13.2. Good hustle defense by Shad Vanderhart. Tips that one out of bounds. Screaming Eagles get the ball back, but only 8 seconds on the shot clock, so got to move in a hurry in their first possession here. Thomas, 5 on the shot clock. Thomas going to work, driving in the lane, gets poked away. Devin Pope going the other way. 3 against 2 for the Bruins. Pittman for 3 from the wing, right away, knocks it down. Took no time at all for Trevor Pittman to find his wing spot. He has knocked down most of his threes on the season from either wing on the right or the left. Watson and Thomas for the Screaming Eagles are joined by Witcher, which is his first start of the season, Jeremiah Williams and Randall Robinson. It's Williams with the ball right now against Murray, driving with the right, and no good, rebounded by Vanderhart. Vanderhart, Pittman, Brunson, Pope, and as I said, Braxton Murray making his first career start as a freshman from Columbia, South Carolina. Pittman now driving, kicks to Devin Pope. Devin Pope for 3, no good. Bruins are starting 1 for 2 from downtown. 3-pointer to tie it early, no good. Off the back rim, rebounded by Brunson. In the all-time series against Toccoa Falls, the Bruins have the big lead, 18-6. They won both matchups last year as Vanderhart takes a 3 from the corner and no good. On target, just a little long. Bruins won both matchups last season. In their latest matchup on the road, Chad Vanderhart actually made a buzzer beater to win the game. Shot was knocked down to make it 3-2. Last time the Screaming Eagles played here in the Davis Fieldhouse, Trevor Brunson scored 19 off of 5 from 8 from three-pointer. Good spin by Shad Vanderhart, gets to the rack and puts it away. And Vanderhart scored 21 last time the Screaming Eagles played here in the Davis Fieldhouse. Screaming Eagles look to answer right away. Toccoa Falls' last game was a loss against PCC, where Emmanuel Hughes came off the bench and scored 16 points. That was no good. Rebounded by Vanderhart again. Emmanuel Hughes scoring 16 points, was perfect from the field, shooting 7 for 7. Randall Robinson and Caleb Thomas both scored 12 each. Toccoa Falls came up just empty, losing by 5 at home against the Eagles of Pensacola Christian College. Devin Pope driving, kicks to Trevor Brunson. Brunson for 3, no good. He's had a little cold streak in his shooting lately. He just has to find his rhythm again, but once he does, he's a dangerous shooter for other teams to try to guard because he will pump fake and drive if he has the space in the lane. Will Gray Watson dribbling it up, leads the team in points, assists, and rebounds as the point guard. Errant pass picked away by Vanderhart. Vanderhart kicks to Pittman. Pittman for another 3. Off target, rebounded by Pope. Pope tried to put back, but got his own rebound off of that too. Vanderhart. And now Brunson driving. Brunson strong drive, and too much on it. Cold start for both offenses. That's a turnover by the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles, and that should take us to our first media timeout of the night. Maybe not. Bruins go the other way. Still only up 5-2, 4 minutes into this game. Pittman scored right away for the Bruins, but since then it's been a little cold. Pittman going to work, backing down. Braxton Murray for 3, off rim. This Toccoa Falls roster only has 2 freshmen on it. They bring a lot of experience to play here. A few transfers from last season. They did lose their leading scorers from last season in Anthony Williams II and Josh Parker. So there's a lot of big shoes to fill. But they seem to be doing just fine this season. They do come in tonight 5-9 altogether, but most of their losses have been very close, and they honestly really haven't gotten into a lot of region play yet. That one's off the leg of Devin Pope, and that will go the other way. And that one will take us to our first media timeout of the night. Chick-fil-A of Taylor's is a proud partner of your BJU Bruins. It's located just a few miles from BJU on Wade Hampton Boulevard. You should check them out today. Back from the media timeout. A couple substitutions are made for the Bruins. Trevor Brunson and Braxton Murray exited for Brandon Wilkins and Devin Dean. Devin Dean, a usual starter for the Bruins, just gave Braxton Murray his first career start tonight. 3 from the corner is off target. Offensive rebound. The putback was no good by Caleb Thomas, and it was then saved by Vanderhart. Bruins going the other way. Pope to Dean. Dean with his left, no good. A lot of shots right by the rim, missed for the Bruins so far tonight. Alongside a lot of three-pointers. That one is a fade away a little bit. And after 3 tries, Jeremiah Williams puts it in. Vanderhart driving, kicking the Pope. Pope for 3 in the corner. That one's no good. Bruins are still cold to start this game. Trying not to match the weather outside. That one comes up short. Another rebound by Vanderhart. Vanderhart, the mid-range jumper, too long. Rebound almost got all the way to Pittman, but is gathered by Caleb Thomas first. Trevor Brunson looking to check back in for the Bruins on the next dead ball. In the win against Warren Wilson on Saturday, Devin Pope scored a career-high 28 points just a night after scoring 25 against Pensacola. He's been a absolute difference maker on this Bruins side. It's his 3rd official game of the season. So Murray and Brunson coming back in for Pope and Vanderhart. So in the 2 games coming into today, Devin Pope is averaging 26.5 points and is shooting 94% from the free throw line, shooting 16 for 17 in 2 games. Just had an incredible 2 offensive games in a row in 2 days, nonetheless. Will Gray Watson trying to get through the zone. Good dish, but blocked by Murray. Wilkins now In transition, that one's blocked too. Brunson for three. That's what you want to see. Trevor Brunson knocks down the triple. Play is stopped for a shot clock issue, I think. And we'll resume. Thomas looking across. Cross-court pass could not be gathered. David Witcher couldn't grab it. Tostadas Pouncey now checking in for Trevor Pittman. And Emmanuel Hughes, the one who led the team in scoring last game against Pensacola, in for the Screaming Eagles. Hughes is a senior leader on this team from Columbia, South Carolina. He's appeared in every game so far this season, all of which off the bench. Sixth man for the Screaming Eagles. Devin Dean, strong drive to the rack, puts it in over Randall Robinson. I've said in the past, but Devin Dean is just so hard to stop when he gets going downhill. So strong that you can't just stand in his way. It's not going to work. He's going to go right over you or right through you. Great defense by Braxton Murray and Trevor Brunson, and that one goes out of bounds, and that'll be Bruins ball. And that'll take us to the sub-12 media timeout here in the first half. The last 4 minutes has gone by pretty quickly. Bruins offense finally finding their rhythm, leading 10-6. Back from the media timeout, Pouncey, Brunson, Murray, Wilkins, and Dean in the game for the Bruins. Braxton Murray with the ball right now. Devin Dean wants it in the post. He's going up against Jeremiah Williams. Backing down. Oh, thought Tostadas Pouncey was going to cut back door. Did not. Taken away by Hughes, and now Screaming Eagles with possession. Caleb Thomas kicks across to Randall Robinson. Randall Robinson into the paint. Stolen away by Brunson. Murray in transition. Braxton Murray is fouled and will go to the free throw line. I think Murray wanted that one back for a potential easy-ish and one. Braxton Murray now going to the free throw line, shooting 83%. Has only shot 6 foul shots on the season, but obviously have made 5 of them. Makes that one. And Devin Dean will clear out, so no Bruins rebounders on this one. Murray with the second. Makes both. Extends the lead 12-6. Bruins back in their 2-1-2 zone. The other night, in fact, all throughout the weekend, when Pouncey and Wilkins were at the top of the 2-1-2 zone for the Bruins, it was very difficult for the guards of the other teams to get anywhere past them. They are just like a swarm of bees that would not leave their guards alone with the ball at the top. Brandon Wilkins now with the ball on offense. but they are just so quick to the ball on defense. Brunson driving, he gets stuck, double team. Brandon Wilkins for a three, off back rim. And now Will Gray Watson in transition was already up there guarding the three-pointer. And it was all by himself to lay that one in. Devin Dean backing down Thomas for now. Pass was deflected and taken away by Will Gray Watson. And that's Robinson. Can't get it to go for the and one, but will go to the free throw line.
Bruins foul number 10, Devin Dean, his first, team second. On the line for the Eagles, Randall Robinson.
Randall Robinson, the sophomore from Alachua, Florida. Shoots 75% on the season. And he'll go up from there after that first free throw. Now 42 for 55. He shot the second most free throws on the team, second to Will Gray Watson, who, again, leads in basically every stat. Knocks down both good early free throw shooting by both teams. It's 12-10 with just over 10 to go in the first half. Joshua Dorsey checking in for the Bruins. Had a good quality weekend with some good play time. Found an offensive rhythm a little bit. Looks to continue to do so here tonight. Wilkins with a baseline jumper. That one is good. More like a push shot than a jumper. Murray's guarding Robinson right now. Robinson. That pass is off target. Wilkins going the other way. Wilkins goes to the other side. Good protective layup on that for Brandon Wilkins in transition. Had Randall Robinson on his back, but didn't give him any chance to block it. 4 quick points for the Bruins. Gets them up 6. Look at that crash defense. That's what I'm talking about. 3 off the step is good. Caleb Thomas got Trevor Brunson to fly by, stepped to his left and put it up and in. Wilkins for 3, and the answer. Don't let Brandon Wilkins get hot. I tell him all the time, when he's comfortable, he's dangerous. He had an incredible game in an exhibition game at Anderson just before Christmas break. He scored 14. And against a team like Anderson, he looked mighty comfy, and he played incredible. I think he could play even better here tonight against Toccoa Falls. Another offensive rebound for the Bruins. Watson, no good. Bruins look to extend their lead past 6. It's the highest it's been all night. Wilkins wants another one, and he puts it in again. Don't let Brandon Wilkins get hot. Bruins now lead by 9. Toccoa Falls needs an answer here quickly before the sub-8 media timeout. Good backdoor cut by Gray Watson and kick. Mid-range shot is no good, off the rim by Emmanuel Hughes, rebounded by the Bruins. Wilkins is calling for the ball again. We'll go over to Dorsey, and now Brunson. Wilkins really wants it. Wilkins up against Will Gray Watson right now. Wilkins driving on his left. Wilkins, jump stop, fade away. Has kind of forced that one up. Josh Dorsey couldn't get there in time, and I'll take us to the sub-8 media timeout. Bruins extend their lead to 22-13. Chad Vanderhart will come into the game after the timeout with Devin Pope. FCI Agency is an insurance broker that provides auto, home, life, and business insurance. You have enough choices to make, so make one that always gets you the best rate. Check them out online today at fcisc.com. That is fcisc.com. Back from the media timeout, the 5 for the Bruins is now Pouncey, Pope, Vanderhart, Dorsey, and Brunson. Looks to be Emmanuel Hughes dribbling up. Over to Will Gray Watson. He's joined by David Witcher, Randall Robinson, and Antrell Williams now in the game for the Screaming Eagles, the grad senior from Vidalia, Georgia. That's Williams right now. Williams for 3 with Pope in his face. No good. Rebounded by Josh Dorsey. Pouncey was looking to move and transition. And now the Bruins are set. Vanderhart looking for Pouncey to come around. Pouncey does. Pouncey wants a three-pointer for himself. High arcing shot. No good. Tipped by Pope, but rebounded by David Witcher. Witcher loses it. Pouncey in transition. One against nobody. Wow, what recovery defense by Antrell Williams to come back and get that one. I thought Pouncey was away free, but Antrell Williams says no. Will Gray Watson. 5 on the shot clock. Has to go to work. The step through, the kick, the shot for 3. No good. Vanderhart for 3. Off. If the Bruins just made their shots so far today, they'd be up at least 20 right now. Just haven't been able to knock them down. They've gotten open looks from everywhere on the court, layups and threes, and just have missed. But they still are up 9 due to the great defense they're playing, forcing turnovers like that one. Pouncey saves that one from going out of bounds. Dorsey, and now cross court to Brunson. Brunson pump fake drive. Brunson, good turnaround J, puts it in. And the Screaming Eagles need a timeout. Now down 11, looking for a way to respond. Back from the timeout, Screaming Eagles find themselves down 11. The Bruins are going to give a little half-court pressure here. Starts with Tostadas Pouncey. They do get the ball across, but they have to start their offensive set late. Devin Pope playing good on-ball defense, and now Pouncey against Will Gray Watson. Already only 10 on the shot clock, and it feels like the Screaming Eagles haven't even started their offensive set yet. Emmanuel Hughes, 5 on the shot clock. Pass, 3 on the shot clock. Kick, mid-range. Banks from the corner. Rarely see that on the mid-range by David Witcher. Now the Bruins looking to go to work to answer right back to keep their lead at a comfortable double-digit lead. Vanderhart. Pouncey clears the way. Vanderhart by himself on that side. Vanderhart can't get that one to go. I don't know how that one didn't go down. And now Will Gray Watson and the Screaming Eagles have a chance to cut the lead even more. Picks up his dribble. Jeremiah Williams down against Dorsey. Williams cross-court pass again to Robinson. Robinson drives baseline, gets stuck by Brunson. Poked away, gathered by Pouncey. Another forced turnover for the Bruins. And a turnover for themselves. Pouncey's pass to Brunson, a little too soft. Robinson drove into the lane, was fouled by Shad Vanderhart. Only his first foul, only team third. There's only been 4 fouls so far in this half. That's probably why it's been going by so fast. We're already to the sub-4 media timeout, the final media timeout of the half. Conveniently located off of I-385 and just 5 miles from downtown, the Courtyard Greenville Haywood Mall Hotel wants to give you 10% off the best available daily rate. Their on-site bistro serves Starbucks, breakfast and dinner with a seasonal outdoor pool with fire pit and grill available. Learn more at Marriott.com. Back from the media timeout, we find Randall Robinson at the free throw line, shooting 2 for the Screaming Eagles. Second trip to the line tonight. Misses that one, though. Went 2 for 2 in the first trip, starts 0 for 1 in the second trip. He does shoot 75%, so math says he makes that. And he does. 3 for 4 to start the night. Is true to his percentage of the season. Devin Pope still looking at going on the offensive side, but Dean, long 2, foot in the line, no good. Pope crashing the offensive boards, can't quite get it. Rebounded by Will Gray Watson. Driving all the way down, gets stuck, but now a kick. Strong drive, but blocked by Vanderhart, but rebounded right away and put up and in by Jeremiah Williams. Screaming Eagles back within 6. So a mini 5-0 run here gets them back into this game to close the half. The last 3 minutes of the first half has seemed to just be a little rough for the Bruins last couple of games. It's where the main part of the game where the Eagles from Pensacola got back into it. Devin Dean is so strong. You can't knock him down. He knocks down the and one. Devin Dean shoots 52% from the free throw line. It has improved the past couple of games. He didn't miss all weekend. Let's see if he continues that streak. He does not. That's announcer jinx for you, 101. I feel like it's happened each game of the last 3 where I've said something with full confidence, just does not come true. So I do apologize for that one. I'll try not to do it the rest of the game, especially when it comes to late game free throws. Strong drive and an and one for the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles. That's Emmanuel Hughes answering right back. Antro Williams checking back in for the Screaming Eagles, replacing Randall Robinson. Emmanuel Hughes now at the line shooting 1. Shoots 41%, has struggled so far in his 12 line shots. 5 for 12 on the season, but he makes that one. And now the Screaming Eagles back within 5. No doubt the Bruins would love a couple baskets here to extend their lead again. Devin Dean wants it all. Devin Dean back to the line after strong drive. You can tell he kind of wanted another and one. He's shaking his head like he should have made that. Gets 2 free throws nonetheless. After missing the first of the night, let's see how he fares now. First one is up and long. So he's gone short, he's gone long. Needs to find a happy medium here to knock this one down. And that one's short. Almost rebounded by Pope, but hit out of bounds. So Dean starts tonight 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Bruins show pressure. Pope and Pittman both up there. Brunson and Dean both at the half-court line, but now the Screaming Eagles are starting to get going. Gray Watson still with the ball. Williams now directing traffic. Williams driving against Braxton Murray. Almost poked away by Pope. That's a three from Will Gray Watson. It's good. Screaming Eagles back within 2. It's the final 3 minutes of the first half. That just seems to give the Bruins some fits the last few games. But Devin Dean can't get that one to go either. Another good drive, just can't finish at the rim. Screaming Eagles have a chance here. After they inbound the ball again, they have the chance here to take a lead or tie it. After being down as much as 11 just 3 minutes ago. Hughes up against Pittman. Hughes gets a screen. Hughes still driving. Toccoa Falls College coach doesn't like that. That's a runner by Pope. Pope thought he was fouled, but the Screaming Eagles go the other way. And it's on that one that they tie it up. Jeremiah Williams puts it in. We're tied at 26 with less than a minute to go in the first half. Both offenses have struggled throughout the half. Very low-scoring game to start this. We're only on track for the final score to be 52-52. Taken away by the Screaming Eagles. And that one's jammed home by Jeremiah Williams. They now have the lead. Cold start and cold finish in the first half for the Bruins. This is a long basketball game. Second half, anything could happen. The Bruins have a chance here, though, before the half to take the lead back or tie it again. Brunson for 3. They need it off the rim. Will Gray Watson is going to slow this one up so the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles can hold for one final shot of the half. Emmanuel Hughes, guarded by Pope right now. Good defense by Devin Pope, but a foul is called. And Pope's going to be helped up off the floor by Pittman. Only team 5th. Very small number of fouls here in the first half, 8 altogether. Neither team in bonus. There's 5 seconds left in the half. Inbounded to Williams. Now Gray Watson driving. Gray Watson almost got that one in off the window, but no good. And the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles end the half on a run. Bruins on a cold streak. It's 28-26. The second half will resume in 15 minutes. Stick around. Welcome back to the second half of action. My name is Trent Goldsmith, still with you here today. The five to start the half is the same. Starting five as we saw earlier. Pittman, Pope, Brunson, Vanderhart, and Murray. And on the Screaming Eagles side, it's Gray, Watson, Tariq Brown getting his first action of the night, Caleb Thomas, Randall Robinson, and Jeremiah Williams. In the first half, it was a cold start and a cold finish for the Bruins. Last field goal they've made was 3 minutes left in the first half. Largest lead was 11, now down 2. It did see flashes of brilliance from Brandon Wilkins, leading the way with 10 points in the first half on 2 threes. And then shots no good from Vanderhart. And then we saw Jeremiah Williams with 8 points for the Screaming Eagles. No double-digit scorers for the Screaming Eagles besides, or at all. Williams was the leading scorer with 8. Devin Pope in transition slams it down. You can tell he's been waiting for one like that. Devin Pope's first points of the night was held scoreless in the first half by the Screaming Eagles after scoring 25 and 28 in back-to-back games. Maybe that dunk will get things going. Now tied at 28. Bruins defense looking to stay stellar. Tariq Brown, his first shot of the night's no good. Trevor Brunson gets the rebound. And the Bruins offense looks to have a lot better half this time around than the first half. Vanderhart now driving against Brown, kicks out to Brunson. Brunson made a 3 in the first half. And now Devin Pope wanted 1. Murray. And now Pittman, 8 on the shot clock. Trevor Pittman from the wing. Almost banked home, but no good. Rebounded by Will Gray Watson. Caleb Thomas is going to win himself a trip to the free throw line. Fouls called against Braxton Murray. His first. That's one thing about the first half. Not a lot of fouls. There are only 8 combined fouls in the first half for both teams. Bruins had 5. Screaming Eagles had 3. Bruins were able to force 8 turnovers in the first half as Thomas knocks down his first free throw. But the Bruins did commit 5 of their own. They will look to clean things up here in the second half. Caleb Thomas splits the pair. I was talking to some people during halftime, and I was just kind of telling them the first half felt kind of weird. It went by really fast. It's low scoring. Weren't a lot of fouls, and I was like, I don't really know what's going on. But here in the second half, we seem to be going a little quicker now. Devin Pope scores again. Now 4 on the night. Get into some basketball feeling action here now. Tariq Brown got himself all the way to the rim. Started as a back down, but then just found the space and went all the way in. Devin Pope is getting the ball more and more. Braxton Murray now with it and is fouled. Devin Pope was fouled, rather. It's on Caleb Thomas. His second foul. Thomas didn't like that, but his hands were all over Pope, not letting him get through on the cut. Devin Pope thought about a fadeaway, still pivoting. Now Pittman and Vanderhart driving. Vanderhart, good dish to Braxton Murray, who puts it away. Murray's now up to 4 points on the night. Tariq Brown with the ball again. Pope wanted the steal. Gray Watson all the way in after getting past Brunson, and then Murray had a clean look to the basket. And we're going back and forth to start this second half. Murray gets that pass. Back to Pittman, and now Vanderhart for three. Short. Rebounded by Braxton Murray, though. Bruins get a fresh shot clock. Pope comes up with it. Pope with a fadeaway. It's good. Hot start to the half for Devin Pope. He scored more in the second half so far than the Bruins scored in the same amount of time in the first half. 6 points. And that triple right away from Will Gray Watson answers. It's the kind of basketball we saw the other night when Pensacola was here. Just back to back to back to back to back. Both teams are knocking down shots left and right. Totally different look than the first half. And Shad Vanderhart gets a basket of his own. We're tied at 36. Screaming Eagles look to slow down a little bit. Caleb Thomas, cross court to Tyreek Brown. And now Thomas again driving baseline. Tyreek Brown. Robinson from the elbow. No good. Rebounded by Vanderhart. Bruins have a chance to take the lead back here. Brunson driving. Brunson. That will be called an offensive foul. Brunson could not dodge Randall Robinson, who had himself planted outside of the arc. Takes us to our first media timeout of the second half. Fans, check out the Bruins website for all the latest information on your BJU Bruins. There you'll be able to see results of games, feature stories of players and coaches, and so much more. That's at bjubruins.com. Back from the media timeout, Brandon Wilkins back in the game for the Bruins. He came in for Shad Vanderhart, looking for the same kind of half that he had in the first half, scoring 10. Scored 2 straight triples for the Bruins, which really helped the Bruins get out on top for the most of the first half. Ball is tipped away by Pittman originally and off the fingertips of Randall Robinson. Good defense by the Bruins, force another turnover. The ball movement for the Screaming Eagles has been a lot better to start this half as it was in the first half. You could say the same for the Bruins. Both offenses have definitely seemed a little more comfortable. Left-handed lay by Devin Pope, quickly up to 8 points. He scored 8 points in 5.5 minutes. Still has 14.5 minutes to go. Will Gray Watson up to 12 points on the night, so he's in double digits now. Has it in the corner into Robinson. Robinson against Murray. Kicks out. That's Caleb Thomas for 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Pittman. Brandon Wilkins for 3. We saw it in the first half. That one's too short. Kind of fumbled the pass. That was a big push-off by Will Gray Watson. Nothing's called for the offensive foul. And now Thomas has it. He's going to kick out to Brown. Brown Mid-range jumper, it's good. Ties it at 38. Toccoa Falls calls a full timeout. So now tied at 38. We'll be back in just a minute. Back from the timeout, Devin Dean's back in the game for the Bruins. There are a couple strong drives in the first half, a couple of which came up empty. Too strong on the layup. Justin Skelton looking to check in for the first time today. Now sitting at the table. Trevor Brunson for three, too long. Bruins remain cold from downtown. Robinson is going to keep going as much as space he has. Tyreek Brown now, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Good defense by Brandon Wilkins. Brown likes that spot. Two straight mid-range jumpers from that exact spot. And now it's Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles on top. Pittman, Brunson, Murray in the post. Murray. Hook shot is short. And after all that, a foul is called. I thought Wilkins and Pittman were both trying to get a jump ball, but the ref calls a foul against Brandon Wilkins. Justin Skelton checking in for the Bruins for the first time tonight. Electric freshman off the bench. Has the ability to knock down shots. Vanderhart also comes back in. Brown wants it back after a couple straight makes. Can't make it three straight makes. Devin Dean with the rebound. Brunson stopping on a dime, recovers the ball. Is fouled. And that foul, waiting to see who it was on. It's on number 24, Randall Robinson. And with the Bruins down 38-40, we go to our media timeout. Back from the media timeout. Bruins need to answer quickly. Got their offensive groove going again. Brandon Wilkins driving, gets cut off. Now Vanderhart with it in the corner against Tariq Brown. Vanderhart's going to look to back down Brown. Brown's poking it away. Goes out of bounds. Bruins with 7 on the shot clock now. Wilkins had to force up a shot at the end of the shot clock. No good. Rebounded by Jeremiah Williams. Thomas to Gray Watson to Robinson for 3 in the corner. In and out. That would have been the biggest lead of the Eagles' night. Skelton now. First big time he's touched the ball tonight. Devin Dean going to work. Gets blocked by Williams. Three. Nope. Robinson dribbles in for a mid-range. That one goes in and out as well. Now the Bruins are going to slow down, get in their offensive set. Wilkins is going to start it up. He's going to find Brunson. Brunson, couple dribbles. Good. Hesitation. Brunson to the rack. Puts it in. And one. That's what the Bruins needed. That's what Brunson needed to get his confidence back. Goes to the free throw line. Witcher and Hughes back in the game for the Screaming Eagles. Now Brunson at the line, looking to convert on his old-fashioned three-point play where he shoots 86% on the season. Knocks that one down. Bruins with the lead. And now the Bruins show press again. It slowed down the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles offense in the first half. And it does again because now they have to get in set with like about 15 seconds. They still haven't moved, and here we go. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Emmanuel Hughes finally doing something with it. Gray Watson, 5 on the shot clock. Gray Watson's going to have to heave. Oh, he's fouled by Skelton. Skelton on the closeout. Was expecting Gray Watson to shoot the ball right away. Skelton's first foul, so Toccoa Falls gets a fresh shot clock of 20. And we are at the 10-minute mark. Bruins up 41-40. Brown kicks out. Gray Watson for 3. No good. Tipped around. And grabbed by Toccoa Falls. They get it back again. Witcher. Finds Hughes. Back to Witcher. 6 on the shot clock. Bruins defense doing good again. Witcher. And that was going to be a shot clock violation. Great defensive possession for the Bruins. After an offensive rebound and a foul, reset the shot clock twice. So after all of that, the Screaming Eagles can't get any points. Bruins still lead 41-40. Devin Pope, who scored 8 quick points in the half, back in. Skelton looking for his first shot of the night. Pope, pump fake, drive. Pope is fouled. Fell awkwardly on the shot. Will go to the free throw line where he is very successful. Pope gets up chuckling a little bit. It's a sign that he's okay. First trip to the line tonight for Devin Pope. Continues his making ways. He's now 17 for 18 on the season. Looking for 18 for 19, and he does. Knocks down both again. Still shooting in the high 90s of percentages. Bruins now up 3 with 9 minutes to go. Good pressure defense by Wilkins. Hughes around the screen. Hughes against the other one. That foul is going to be called on the floor, to Hughes' dismay. He wanted that and one bad. But instead, they get the ball out of bounds. Foul is called against Devin Dean. Only his second. No one in foul trouble for either team. Tyreek Brown's going to inbound this one. Try to get the post. Tipped out by Vanderhart. It's not that often that the men's teams play first before the women's teams. That's what it's like tonight. Women's teams of these two schools going at it. Scheduled for 7 p.m., but it'll be 20 minutes after this game ends. So the way we're going, it might end up being almost right at 7 p.m. We shall see how this next 8:40 goes. It could be back and forth. It could be stop and go. We don't know yet. The thing about basketball is momentum can change in a hurry. Anyway, that's a three from Brown, too long. And it's going to stay down here. Bruins have had a hard time rebounding on the defensive side tonight. Toccoa Falls crashing on the offensive side. Tyreek Brown back in his spot where he made 2 shots, but gets pressured. Thought about it. Now Hughes drives, blocked by Devin Pope. Skelton in transition. Skelton finds Dean. Dean puts it in! And one from Devin Dean. Second and one of the night. Fouls against Brown. Second of the night. Dean's 0 for 3 from the line tonight. Looking to change that here to convert another old-fashioned three-point play for the Bruins. This will give them a 6-point lead. And he's struggling from the line tonight. Bruins only need 5. 45 to 48 minutes to go here in the game. Toccoa Falls has answered throughout the night. Has come all the way back from 11. Has taken the lead, but the Bruins so far have played better here in the second half. Three-pointer is off. Rebounded by Vanderhart. That one just didn't seem to come off Witcher's hands the way he really wanted it to. Devin Dean driving, kicking to Skelton. Skelton now with it. Skelton gets to the free throw line and knocks it down. First shot of the night, first points of the night for Justin Skelton. Bruins back up 7. Three from Gray Watson is good. Good answer from Gray Watson. It's been like that. Wilkins driving, gets a clear lane, and it's fouled on the floor. And that'll take us to our sub-8 media timeout. Only one more media timeout of the game. And that'll come in just a couple of minutes. But for now, Bruins lead 47 to 43, 6:48 left in the game. Brandon Wilkins will inbound this ball. Bruins go 4 flat, easy out to Shad Vanderhart, and now Brunson. Whistle stop for the clock. Adjusted down to 19 minutes. And we get going again. Pope driving. Pope can't put it away. Gray Watson. And now Robinson, blocked by Brunson. Robinson gets his own rebound. Good defense by Pope, and now Brunson gets the rebound. Devin Pope for 3. It's good! Devin Pope now in double digits. Extends the lead back to 7. You can't hold Devin Pope down for long. So now Pope and Wilkins, the double-digit scores for the Bruins tonight. Both in the game right now. Pouncey, good on-ball defense, gets joined by Vanderhart. Backdoor pass and put up and in over Pope by Jeremiah Williams. He's now in double digits with 10 points. Pope wants to go to work again, finds Brunson in the corner. Brunson stops on a dime, pivoting it around. Pouncey now to Wilkins. 10 on the shot clock. Wilkins for 3. It's good! Brandon Wilkins stays hot. His shot off the dribble has been amazing tonight. Wilkins lets Robinson stand out there. He goes, you can have it out there. Tough placement foul by Trevor Brunson. Had his hands straight up. But from where Jeremiah Williams took off on the shot, kind of just went right into the body. So Williams will go to the free throw line. As of right now, Toccoa Falls down 8. Williams can bring it back within 2 possessions. First free throws of the night for Williams. Shoots 43% on the season. And that one's not going to get much better. Williams to split the pair. He does. And now Toccoa Falls will press a little bit, in which the Bruins break, no issue. Vanderhart gets it and will slow the offense down. Wilkins. And now Pope. Pope driving hard. Pope stops to Vanderhart. Vanderhart in the post up against Robinson. Vanderhart pivoting. Vanderhart. Rebounded and saved. Oh, not quite saved by Wilkins. Good hustle, though. Four and a half minutes to go in the game. Bruins 53, Screaming Eagles 46. We're getting into crunch time here tonight. Screaming Eagles need to score some more points and get some more stops. Well, they're going to run out of time. It's a good start for him, for Randall Robinson. It was around this time in the first half where the Bruins went cold. Could prove to be dangerous in the second half, but Brunson has other ideas, but that one goes in and out. Does everything but drop. Good block by Brunson, but that one goes right to Jeremiah Williams for the cleanup. And now it's only a 3-point game. Pope will just dribble this one up against the man-to-man press. Bruins need a basket here. 3.5 to go. Wilkins, one of the hot hands tonight. Vanderhart driving, has an angle. Vanderhart gets it around, but no good. Toccoa Falls can tie it with a 3. Off the rim, that one's going to go the other way. And that'll take us to the final media timeout of the game. It's a lot closer than last time. Bruins lead 53-50. Back from the final media timeout. Bruins up 3. Looking to extend their lead here. Facing a press again by the Screaming Eagles. Pope with control right now. And now Wilkins. They have 2 seconds to get across. They do. Pope has it. Almost trapped. Finds Vanderhart. And now Pouncey with Wilkins in the corner looking for Pope. Brandon Wilkins. Now Pope, 5 on the shot clock. Pope going to work. Pope, step back jumper is fouled, almost drops down. Guarded too heavy by David Witcher. So Devin Pope's going to go to the free throw line. Good job by Mr. Page, wiping up all the sweat on the floor. Has been one of our moppers this season. He loves being close to this basketball team, one of the biggest supporters of Bruins sports. He wants his own way to get involved, and he's been mopping the floor with his wife every men's home game. Devin Pope knocked down the first free throw. And knocks down the second, almost automatic from the free throw line. Has only missed 1 in the season. Big possession here for the Screaming Eagles to keep this one close. If not, the Bruins can go down and score, make it a 3-possession game. And nearly out of reach inside the final 2 minutes. Robinson driving. Robinson gets past Brunson. Puts that one away, back within 3. Devin Pope has a clear lane to the basket. He's going to take it all the way. And Coach Uar is going to call a 30-second timeout after the Bruins go back up 5 points. Back from the 30-second timeout called by the Bruins. They show pressure. Trey Watson, leading scorer tonight for the Screaming Eagles with 15. Has to help lead his team back into this game. Down 5 with 2 minutes to go. Robinson driving. Robinson up against Vanderhart. Kicks. That's a 3 from Hughes. No good. Toccoa Falls needed that. The Bruins looking to extend their lead and potentially put this one to bed. Brunson with the ball right now. Pittman's looking to check in for the final couple minutes at the table. Wilkins for three. No good. Almost rebounded by Pope, but rebounded by Williams. Toccoa Falls in transition. And Emmanuel Hughes is going to go to the free throw line off the foul by Trevor Brunson, his third. Emmanuel Hughes 1 for 1 at the free throw line so far tonight. As I said earlier, he's a 41% free throw shooter. Has struggled from the line so far this season. The struggle continues. Trevor Pittman coming in for Brandon Wilkins. Brandon Wilkins, a big reason why the Bruins are up right now. Had a great first half of 10 points. And if that's it for him, finishes with 13 on the night. Second free throw is good, knocked down. And a 30-second timeout will be called by Toccoa Falls, probably to set up some sort of press to get the ball back very quickly. Bruins lead 57-53. Back from the timeout. Bruins facing a press.
It's Bruins ball.
Pope inbounding it. Has to inbound it soon. Almost faced a 5-second violation. Pouncey has it now and is now in the front court. Pope had an open three, but is going to take his time instead. Picks up his dribble, finds Brunson. Pittman, 7 on the shot clock. Brunson now to Vanderhart. Vanderhart driving, looks up the clock, kicks to Brunson. Brunson for the dagger, puts it in! That might all but do it. Bruins now up 7, less than a minute to go. Gray Watson, and now Brown. Brown is fouled on the shot. I couldn't tell where his feet were. It was near the three-point line. And Brown will go to the free throw line for 3. Tariq Brown shoots 62%. His first trip of the night. First of 3 goes in. All the Bruins have to do the rest of this game is just inbound it and take care of the ball. And make their free throws. Second one from Brown, also good. To put him back within 4. And a full trip to the free throw line. Knocks all 3 down. Bruins now face probably the heaviest pressure they've gone against all night long here in crunch time. Bruins only up 4. Inbound to Pittman. Pittman's trapped. Pittman trying to get away. Screaming Eagles coach wanted a jump ball, but a foul is called instead. So Pittman will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Crunch time free throws for the Bruins. They've gotten better the past couple of games, but in a couple of games this year has just been one of the main reasons they couldn't pull a game out. Pittman has a chance here. He's going to stay inside 2 possessions, but has a chance here to extend it to 6. Connor Barfield checking in. Definitely checking in for defensive purposes. Been a couple practices. He goes to work on the defensive drills. Bruins can't foul. Brown pump fake trying to get Vanderhart in here. Vanderhart standing as straight up as he possibly can. Gray Watson for three off front rim. Rebounded by Barfield. And he's going to be fouled and go to the free throw line. And these free throws will for sure put it away if he can make the first one. A make here will make it a 3-possession game and basically out of reach. Something light. Connor Barfield checking in, playing defense, getting a rebound, and knocking down the icing free throws. Toccoa Falls going quick, being slowed down by Pittman and Barfield. A three from the corner, no good. Bounces up in the air, tipped around. That one looked like it was tipped out by Will Gray Watson, but they say it stays Screaming Eagles ball with just under 10 seconds left. Bruins up 8. Layup put in by Robinson. And they'll press till the final buzzer. Tipped out of bounds by Brown. Coach is yelling no foul. Just letting him out. And after this, clock will wind down, and the Bruins will get the much-needed South Region win against the Toccoa Falls Screaming Eagles tonight. They win 64-58. They play another region opponent on Friday at 8 p.m. Southeastern comes into the Davis Fieldhouse. I encourage you to come spend your Friday night at the Davis Fieldhouse. Women's game is at 6. Men's game is at 8. But for now, the women's game is next. They play 20 minutes from right now or 7 o'clock. That ended out about how we wanted it scheduled to be. Encourage you to stick around for the women's game at 7. My name is Trent Goldsmith signing off for now. Have a great night, Bruin Nation.